Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Ayers, and you are listening to Friday Fundamentals. Well, hey, today I'm so glad you're here. I've got a lot of exciting content, so let's jump right into it. This week's Friday Fundamental is lifestyle engineering. When you were young, your parents probably told you when you grow up you can be anything you want to be and do anything you want to do. Well, if you're anything like me, you dreamed of what that freedom would look like. For me, I was going to be an astronaut and explore space. I hung posters on my wall of Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. I had memorabilia and toys galore. Eventually, these thoughts of being an astronaut faded, and I moved on to other things. Now, many people have their own version of this story. Eventually, your childhood dreams get drowned out by homework, sports, middle school, then high school, eventually becoming just that, a childhood dream. Before you know it, you're studying engineering, or accounting, or culinary arts, or geography, or something else at college. Next thing you know, you're working a 9-to-5 for an employer, living a life that you only halfway designed. What happened to that little kid with aspirations to go to the moon? Now, why am I telling you all of this? It's because those same promises your parents made you when you were young are still true today. You can be anything you want. You can do anything you want. You just have to engineer that lifestyle. So many people get caught up living a life that someone else designed for them. So let's look at some ways you can engineer the lifestyle you want. First, it all starts with accountability. You and only you are accountable for your successes and failures. Sure, there are external factors, but you have to take responsibility for those too. So when you set out to engineer a lifestyle you want, you have to have an idea of what that lifestyle looks like. Envision what your life will look like. Envision where you will live, what your day-to-day will look like, and even how you will define success. Once you know what it is you want, you can begin to create the blueprints for this lifestyle. Now, in all likelihood, you'll need some income to support this lifestyle, whether that's passive or active. Maybe you like working in your current field, but just want less stress and demands and would love to work remotely. If that's the case, then start taking steps now to be able to do just that. Tim Ferriss wrote a book called The 4-Hour Workweek that provides a ton of great advice on how to build a remote work environment. Now, maybe you want to pursue something that inspires you but doesn't necessarily pay the bills. In that case, you'll need some passive income to support your lifestyle. Here on the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, the preferred vehicle is through cash-flowing real estate. If this is your path, then start buying cash-flowing real estate that will allow you to live the life you want. Now, as appealing as drinking mojitos on the beach or relaxing on the slopes of your favorite mountain every day may sound, this alone probably isn't enough to drive you nor fulfill you. You need a purpose. For a lot of people, that purpose is spending more time with family, or traveling to new places, or helping other people however you can. If you have a purpose, a reason why, then you are much more likely to take action and engineer that lifestyle. Now, this advice is only for those people out there who find themselves wanting something else. If you are perfectly happy with your life, then congrats. You have achieved what so many people long for. Everyone else, know that you have the ability to live a life you want. Civil rights activist Maya Angelou said, "If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Now, it's never too late to engineer a lifestyle you want. Time is our most precious resource. You shouldn't spend it doing things that don't fulfill you and bring you joy. With the right mindset and massive action, you can engineer a lifestyle of your dreams. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals. I really hope you're getting value from this show. If you've liked what you've heard, please go over and leave a rating and review on whichever platform you're listening on. For more information, resources, and to connect with me, visit www.jacobayers.com. Now go out there and engineer the lifestyle you want.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC, exclusively.